Hey everyone, George here. So to begin, we go to chatgpt.com. As you can see, this is the interface window. And just to tell you a little bit about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an advanced AI that can answer questions, help write scripts like the one for this video, or even help organize your schedule. It works by analyzing massive amounts of text to predict the best response based on what you ask. It's not always perfect, but when done right, it's a powerful tool to accomplish your goals. In this video, we'll start with the basics of writing an effective prompt. Then we'll dive into some of the other advanced features of ChatGPT. Okay, so just to explore ChatGPT a little bit. Here, we're able to add documents, either from a Google Drive or through connected apps such as OneDrive from Microsoft, or directly upload from your computer. We're able to perform searches on the web by clicking this. And now, every single search that we make for ChatGPT, it'll search the internet and provide us a detailed and updated version of whatever we're asking for. All right, so let's start simple. Let's say I, George, have a cookie business, and I want to send out a marketing email. I could write something like this. Write a marketing email for my cookie business. It's very simple. Let's see what ChatGPT says. All right, we got something back. It says, subject, freshly baked happiness, a treat just for you. Your favorite cookies. Craving something sweet, our homemade cookies are baked freshly daily. With the finest ingredients, rich chocolate, peanut butter, you get the point. We even get a limited time offer, 10% off with your first order, and we get a code. So, this looks pretty good, although it's a little vague. So how can we fix this? So, to do that, we would take a look at this bottom section right here. Every time you ask something to ChatGPT, you're given these options. So let's explore them a little bit. You're able to copy this directly on, so that you could copy this and then take it to your Gmail or whichever mailing services you use and, paste it in there. Here you can let ChatGPT know that this was a good response or a bad response, and here you can have it read aloud. But what we're interested in is this function right here. This little pencil, it'll say edit in Canvas. You want to go ahead and press that. So what we've just done is we've opened up the canvas. Here, we're able to edit things directly here, like let's say peanut butter and let's say no peanut butter. We can get rid of and we can make edits directly here. We can also continue making our edits here, but let's try this. If let's say I want to give it a little bit more of context so that it's able to create something that's more personalized for me. As well as, maybe we don't want to give away a 10% discount. Maybe there's something to edit there. Maybe we want to add our website. So let's improve this prompt right here. So we'll say something like, write a fun and engaging marketing email for the George Cookie Company's new seasonal flavor, pumpkin spice chocolate chip. Our brand is playful and friendly, and we love using cookie puns. This email should entice customers to try the new flavor and offer a limited time discount of 5%, and encourage them to order online at georgescookiecompany.com, and keep it under 150 words. We can also do that same thing by highlighting the message you got from ChatGPT and coming here and saying, ask ChatGPT. So let's give it that same prompt, but directly through the Canvas screen. Ask ChatGPT, and I'll paste that same prompt in here. And now it's going through, and through the Canvas screen, it's able to provide us the sort of information that we are looking for. So now we got something different. It says this cookie is the pumpkin to your spice. Fall just got a whole lot toastier. As we can see, it has made it a little bit more personal, and it's also taken into account how we described our brand. We said that our brand was playful and friendly, and we love using cookie puns. So immediately we get a cookie pun in the subject. Furthermore, we can see that it has highlighted our new flavor, and it's created a little description. It's switched the 10% off to 5% off so that we can make some money. And it's given me a code, pumpkin5, at checkout. And finally, we can see it's also included my URL. So now that we have this, we can take what we've created, and we would just copy and paste this to send it out. All right, let's get out of this Canvas screen and explore a little bit more. So earlier we talked about this button right here, how you can upload things and connect apps. And one thing we did not mention is that you're also able to upload pictures directly onto ChatGPT. So let's take a look. I have this picture right here. And I want to tell ChatGPT that, let's assume for a second that this is the locations of all of Georgia's cookies. And I'm curious, can ChatGPT help me out with this? Would it be able to understand a picture? So I'm going to copy this image. And then I'm going to come to this screen right here, back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to paste that image. As you can see, ChatGPT has been able to take this image, and now I want to ask it, these are the locations of Georgia's cookies. Can you summarize the continents where our locations exist? And we can see right here that based on that picture, ChatGPT has concluded that Georgia's Cookies has locations across multiple continents. The continents where your locations exist are North America, South, Europe, Africa, Asia, and Australia. And if we check on the map, it indeed covered all of the continents where our hypothetical cookie company exists. And this is the power of ChatGPT. Not only are you able to give it text, you're also able to give it pictures and have it describe things based off of the picture. Now, finally moving on, the last portion, searching the web. Let's say we want to make a plan of targeting up and coming cookie locations. Could OpenAI help with that? Let's see. We'll turn the search on, and I would like to say to it, where in the world is cookie consumption consumption going up. From here, you're able to see we're able to do research. Cookie consumption is experiencing notable growth in several regions worldwide. We can see that it's listed Europe, and it's given us some information as well. It holds the largest share of countries like Italy and Spain at the forefront. Furthermore, it's given us the citation of where it's getting its information from. So you're able to verify that this information is coming from a noteworthy site. It's also given us a little bit of numbers. And notice, it's given us all of this information just from a simple prompt like, where in the world is cookie consumption going up? So imagine the power of OpenAI when you create effective prompts and you're able to tell the software exactly what you want. And it's able to help you even better than what we're seeing right here. So to cap it off for this week, we've explored simple prompts of how to write, a marketing email. We've taken that marketing email, we've then tweaked it to create a better marketing email using a better prompt where we've added personal information, which includes background information on my company and the services that we want to offer, as well as, new offerings. So it's taken these informations, kept it under 150 words, and generated this marketing email that we can send out. And if you could just think about it for 1 second, if we're able to do this for marketing emails, we're able to do this for just about any kind of emails. As you can see, we're able to tweak it and get the kind of results that we want. Furthermore, we've checked out that the ability of OpenAI to parse through PDFs and pictures. Here we were able to do some research. Perhaps, your manager at work could be asking you the same question. Like, hey, I need the locations of all our locations, and sorted by continent, or even more, sorted by revenue, or whatever else have you. And if you're able to provide that information to ChatGPT, it is then able to help out and give you the proper solution. And finally, we looked at search, how we can use ChatGPT's search options to do research for our company, to essentially create a road for the future. So, using this hypothetical scenario, we would understand that Europe is a place that we would definitely need to be because it's the global leader. We can also know Asia Pacific is an emerging market. So if we have emerging solutions that we need to try on these emerging markets, we would know to go for Asia Pacific. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode.